best thing in his favor would be inactivity.
Deanna, not that I think it's gonna be an issue, but
Even
my
though you
kids
have
do have a
this
Christmas
on, you're
concert at
still-
7 tonight,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
gonna skedaddle about 5 till.
Okay,
7.
well, I mean, I don't foresee
I
this
don't,
taking
I looked
very
at the
long,
agenda,
but-
that's why I didn't make a big deal about it. I was like,
Okay.
just in case, I wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay.
You're not plugged in, right?
No.
Never.
No talking about the slick roads this time of year.
It should stay up now.
Like
Mhm.
Hoare Cross,
Perfect.
Hoar, something like that. If the ground's froze and the air temperature's warm, that moisture comes up and freezes, and it's just like glare.
Weather, yeah, where it's cold, yeah.
No. No.
I know. I lost it going around a corner one time.
Oh, it'll
Slid right into the ditch and jumped it.
that
Jumped
tilted,
it in the
didn't you?
guy's field.
It's 6 o'clock.
We're good. I'd like to welcome everybody to our Monday, December 9th, 2024 Cascade City Council meeting. We'll have a call to order with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Oliphant. Here. Weber.
Here.
Hush.
Here.
Gale.
Here.
Delaney.
Here. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to put the.
Motion by Oliphant,
Second.
second by Hush. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Number 5, public comment. You have a limit of 3 minutes per person on agenda items and local government issues. Seeing none, we'll go to the consent agenda. City Council minutes, 11/25/24. Cascade Park Board minutes, 12/2/24. Cascade Library Board minutes, 12/4/24. FEH Design Field Report, Cascade Public Library, 11/19/24. Liquor license change of name for Corner Tap Room, previously Textile Brewery. Number 6, December 9th, 2024 claims. Is there any concerns on the consent agenda? I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Oliphant,
Second.
second by Weber. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, consideration of resolution number 119-24, resolution approving a temporary position for the Cascade Public Library beginning December 10th, 2024, and ending April 2025 for the city of Cascade, Iowa.
So they basically, due to some staffing issues they're having, and also with having to prepare for the big move to the new library, they thought it would be in the best interest to hire a temporary library staff member to help with hours, and in case someone is sick, that person can help fill in some of the hours.
I think Ally would do an awesome job. She's super responsible and just a really great person all around, so I think she's a great choice.
If there's no questions, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Motion by Oliphant,
Second.
second by Hush. Roll call.
Oliphant.
Aye.
Weber.
Aye.
Hush.
Aye.
Gale.
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Number 8, consideration of resolution number 120-24, resolution approving pay application number 7 for the Iowa 136 Johnson Street reconstruction project in the city of Cascade, Iowa for the amount of $100,926.38. Is there anything to be completed yet that isn't done?
The
Grinding.
pavement grinding has not been done. They need like a week's worth
Oh,
of decent
yeah.
weather. So probably more than likely that will be waiting till spring. So we will not close out the project until spring because of that, and also because of making sure that the seeding took. And I mean,
And,
it seems
yeah.
like it did, but
Oh, it looks
we want to make sure that it, you
good.
know, still comes up nice in the spring.
spring.
So there'll be a final retainage pay application once the DOT does their audit and looks at all the quantities and all of that and approves all that. But then if we wait, that may wait. So we may not, accept the project and pay the final pay app until spring.
Till spring.
The grinding will include signage as well,
Signage,
on roadway painting on the streets? I mean, are they gonna be grinding off the center stripe and everything else, I assume?
No, I think they're
They should
just
be just driving
the driving lanes.
Just the,
driving.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so there won't be any sign,
Shouldn't.
any,
It
No,
shouldn't be any new striping,
Shouldn't be any reason to have any
because
new
that's ground down,
striping.
that's recessed in anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're also doing that one at, what, Second is it?
Second.
Yeah, they're grinding that down a little bit.
Okay. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Oliphant, roll call.
Weber,
Aye.
Hush,
I,
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Oliphant,
Aye.
Number 9, consideration of resolution number 113-24, resolution authorizing the city clerk to transfer funds for fiscal year 2025 for internal transfers for the city of Cascade, Iowa.
So as you can see from all the documentation that I provided, that the water fund has been negative consistently for a while, and we do have a very good balance in our local option sales tax fund. And even with our rate increase that we're proposing, I would propose that we move $200,000 from local option to our water fund. And even with the rest of the year getting what we've been getting, our balance will still be at $700,000 at the end of the fiscal year.
what gets pulled out of the local option sales tax fund? The
We
swimming pool?
have the swimming pool bond payment, and then this
Which is how
year,
much?
there's a little bit, a $35,000 bond, part of the bond payment also was budgeted for. And that's pretty much it. And then we can use it for whatever lawful purpose the city wants to.
Okay. So on an annual basis, we're pulling how much out? I mean, with the school, or with the pool bond and,
Like 107, with interest, like $170,000.
and then there's 35,000, which is what again?
A small chunk of another bond was budgeted
Okay.
to come out of it this year.
So we're paying slightly over 200,000.
Yeah, it's like 197,700 that's budgeted to come out of local option for this year.
And what do we receive every year?
Roughly $40,000 a month.
So practically, could be practically 500,000.
Mhm.
Just so that we know when we get into budget time. I mean, there's quite a pile of money sitting there
Right, there is.
that could go into needed projects perhaps. Okay.
Any other questions? If none, I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Gale,
I'll second.
second by Hush, roll call.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Oliphant,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Number 10, consideration of resolution number 121-24, resolution approving change order number 5 to the Midwest Concrete Incorporated construction contract for Highway 136 South.
What change order was this?
Well, it says change order 5. And it was basically for additional signage for the center lane, and then due to the steep slopes, there was additional erosion control that needed to come in, and then they had to bring also additional topsoil in because there was not enough topsoil on site. And as you can see, out of that $22,000, the majority of it is being covered by the state. Our portion is like $7,700.
Any other questions? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
I'll second it.
second by Oliphant, roll call.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Oliphant,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Hush.
Aye.
Number 11, consideration of ordinance number 25-24, an ordinance amending Title 6, Physical Environment of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cascade, Iowa, and this is in regard to water rates, and it's the first of 3 readings.
So prior to this meeting, the Finance Committee met and reviewed this. And from that discussion, we've decided to make some adjustments to this ordinance already. as the first reading. We will have our meter charge proposed at $17 a month, and it currently is at $13.33. And instead of having a tiered rate structure, we're going to go back to what we currently have in place and have the per 1,000 gallons at $3.50. It's currently $2.42. And then the bulk water sales is currently $25 per 1,000 gallons, and we're proposing to increase that to $37.50 per 1,000 gallons.
Any questions? I need a motion.
These seem like significant increases, Mike.
So we did, we kind of penciled it out, so if you use 3,000 gallons a month, like
For two people.
for two people, 1,500 gallons a month is what it's kind of based off of. It's gonna raise your monthly rate like $7 a month, or $7 a month, right?
Yep.
Yeah, $7.
And that's for two people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah,
Average.
Yeah,
average.
it's an average.
So I've got 5 people in my family, and 3 of them are kids.
Yeah, you probably use a little more than
What's your
3,000
water
gallons.
consumption a month?
I have no idea. Fred pays that bill.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking at
So you're probably gonna-
potentially like a $25 monthly increase.
No. You're not gonna use that much water
7,
for
14.
kids.
Probably 15 plus,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay. I mean, because I would say I'm on the low end of the average household size with people with
I bet
families.
you use probably 7,500 to 8,000 gallons a month. Maybe, I don't know.
Right, you'd have to.
I'd have to look at I'd have to ask Fred. But, okay.
Maybe 45.
I mean, I guess it is what it is if we've been undercharging for a while.
Since 2016.
Well, and we talked about in regard to building a little bit of a cushion for reserve for unforeseen
Right.
things, and
No, I
that's
understand
coming.
that. Yeah, I can get that. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's just another thing that we gotta really stay on top of so that we're not making these gigantic increases.
Exactly.
Right,
You know, like
That's-
smaller increases.
and there
people
hadn't
feel
been
less.
increases for
Right.
quite a few
years.
years, yeah.
8 years now.
I mean,
Yeah.
what was our pump out? What was that? Was that over 100,000?
Oh,
yeah, that was
I think we ended up
Just for
paying-
one incident.
I mean, insurance paid
Yeah.
whatever, but I think we paid 35,000 of that.
And we have a lot of old water mains in town that need to be replaced at some point too, so I mean, this is, all comes out of this water fund, so.
Yeah.
Maybe
make a
we just-
motion.
we just-
Motion by Gale,
What were we gonna say, Bill? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. On two people, as the rates are right now, you're gonna pay about, even with water and sewer, you're gonna pay about $90, which is $3 a day. We had a little discussion. You can't hardly buy one bottle of water at a convenience store
Sure.
for $3 a day. And
when you think of the service
and
that
when
you're
you think
getting.
about it, you've got all the water, you've got, at that point, you got 3,000 gallons of water coming into your house, or for two people. And then for
So-
washing, for
Wastewater
cooking,
treatment?
for showers, et cetera. And at the same time, we're taking all that water and taking it out, and there's an $8 million sewer wastewater plant out there that's processing it for $3 a day. And you can't hardly buy a 16 ounce or 20 ounce
Water.
water bottles.
No, thanks for that. That's a good explanation.
It's a good way to,
It puts it in a different
It
light.
does put it in perspective that much
Yeah.
better. Thanks, Bill.
it's better than that.
I have a motion by Gale,
But you're getting the water for $3.
I'll second.
second by Delaney, roll call.
that's
Delaney?
$90.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oliphant,
Aye.
that's it.
Weber,
I,
Hush,
I'm,
Gale.
Aye.
Number 12, consideration of ordinance number 24-24, an ordinance amending Title III, Community Protection of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cascade, Iowa, in regard to snow removal, and this is the third reading. Is there any questions? Need a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Gale, roll call.
Oliphant,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Reports, Fred, you have anything?
Nothing except from the police report, but just kind of a reminder, this time of year, we get a lot of people heading south. Majority of those people let us know that they're gonna be gone for an extended period of time, so we can kind of keep an eye on their house, and if they'd also let their neighbors know. We've already had one, worked out well, but we've had one report of a porch pirate in the Christmas season, and here to find out, was kind of a
Relative?
mistake. Yeah, well, they dropped it off at a relative's house, yeah, actually they did. But the postal carrier actually picked it back up, put it in their vehicle, because they thought it was supposed to go
Oh.
somewhere else, and they had already gotten a notification that it was delivered at their
Oh.
house. So we did find it, but, yeah, I mean, we've been, knock on wood, we've been pretty fortunate, but small town, people usually keep an eye on other people's property and stuff. So just a reminder, if you see something suspicious, please call us. We'll check into it.
Is the parking on the east side of Lincoln taken care of?
We've, last.
The one vehicle there?
Yeah, last week I wrote out I bet probably 8 or 9 parking tickets, but I wrote them down as warnings.
Mhm.
And let a few of the business people along there know, and kind of been keeping an eye on it. Every once in a while, we'll catch somebody in there. I may throw a couple pieces of just some yellow tape on the pole, so maybe might catch people's attention a little bit better.
Or one of the orange flags or something, so it really gets
Yeah,
your
so it
attention?
really gets the attention. yeah.
Because you just really don't probably notice that?
No, going around the corner, if somebody pulls
Yeah.
into that first parking spot, that
Mhm.
sign is right there, and, you
Yeah.
know, they're looking down the street, they don't.
If
it's-
the
it's a little
guys
hard
put
for
a
them to see.
orange flag on that or something
Yeah.
to make it more visible.
Yeah,
Or,
so,
or can we use some of those signs that we bought for,
The no parking signs
No parking.
that were on Buchanan,
oh, we probably could.
Sure, we got a few extra.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few of those in my office, that's a good idea.
I mean, a couple of those would at least mark it, so.
Because that small
'Cause I
sign,
know I-
people don't.
yeah. I know I pulled around there and I was gonna stop, and it was like, you know, and I saw that one vehicle with a tag on it, and I was like, then I remembered that, I looked at the sign, so I mean, this, you just,
You don't think about it.
yeah.
No,
It'd be
Yeah,
good-
I-
it'd be good just to remind people rather than.
Sure, and it's new, so like I said, I put out a lot of warnings last week, so kind of educated a few people, but, yeah. Otherwise,
Good.
it seems to be working out, but I'll grab a couple of those temporary signs that we've got, you know.
Yep.
and just throw them up there, so, all right.
thank you.
Oh, Fred, thank you so much for the escort out of town for the dance team last week. The girls thought that was really cool.
Oh, no
So we
problem.
really appreciate you guys doing that.
It worked out pretty well, and then after you guys left that evening, we did have a semi went over on the overpass up here too, so it was.
It was
after-
busy out there.
Oh, yeah, there was one north of town, and then after I got back on the highway after you guys went, I drove all the way over by Herb Green Ford and came off on that overpass. There was a semi, I know you guys all passed, he was doing about 40, 45 miles an hour, just trying to keep it on the
Mhm.
road. It was nasty, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a fun drive.
No, I bet not.
Two different places.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Deanna, do you have anything?
You have my report. The only thing I'd like to make because I had mentioned this at the last meeting. So we had this, I don't know, round table, whatever thing on our software. And basically, we found out that we are paying, so by the end of '25, it has to be cloud-based. They're moving to a cloud-based system. And we're basically paying for that already, even though we're not even switched yet, and we may not switch. But that was basically why we had our invoices increase so much. We are, though, looking at other software. We had one demo already. We have a couple more scheduled, so. And I know a lot of companies that are with G-Works, basically, it sounds like they're all looking to switch because it's just not really worth it anymore, so. So hopefully in January, we've made some, viewed enough, and we'll bring some proposals to you guys to consider, so.
Yeah, there's no reason why the software should be difficult to use.
No.
Not in today's day and age, it really should not. I mean, just go into any accounting software that anybody uses to run a business, and, I mean, they're pretty automated and pretty easy to use. There's no reason why the city should be any different, so. I would think finding somebody that's.
So have any of the cell phone issues been eliminated?
No,
Do you have to walk outside yet?
yep. So when you
Yeah,
called
so if you
me,
see me
I had
standing
to literally
outside,
go, run outside.
And
to-
they have no reasoning for that at all?
It's gotta be a tower thing.
Well, half the time they say that, oh, there's no problem. We're not reporting any outage or anything. And I'm like, well, we can't use our cell phones. We can't get text messages. We can't make calls, receive calls, nothing.
Is that affecting E EMS?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything
They
from
haven't said
them.
it.
They're on a different.
But it's not all of Cascade either. It's
No.
like,
Are
just
you-
an
It's just
area.
Verizon, right?
Verizon.
You guys are
Yes,
Verizon. It's just
Verizon.
Verizon.
I've had it down at Bloom Salon, I've had it in the Weber Center with dance practice, where all of a sudden
Yeah.
it goes on to SOS.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
when
T-Mobile
in
and I.
So it's
don't-
just-
I don't have any.
I know
problem.
that's
It's
what you
just a
said.
small
I
area.
have no problem.
Yeah, it's not the whole city. It's like downtown, right
certain
here.
spots.
Because I have it when I'm in here sometimes too.
There's something going on, because AT&T was having a lot of problems with dropping calls and everything else for a long time too. And I think they're still having the problems, and now Verizon's having issues. It's gotta be something with, it's gotta be a tower thing or
Yeah.
a cell phone.
Do you think
thing.
it's since they went to 5G?
Yes, because
Okay.
everybody that I've talked to, they got a new phone and they got on the 5G network, and they're all the ones that are having problems.
Hmm.
I
Cause
have
I-
US Cellular, it's sometimes it's spotty for me also.
Yeah, I only ever, I mean, I have to be really out in the country before I have any, otherwise I don't have issues. But T-Mobile bought Sprint and US Cellular, so they have
Oh.
All their towers.
all their towers, so that might be why.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else for the betterment of the community, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
I'll second it.
second by Oliphant. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Opposed? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah, Merry
We
Christmas.
won't have
Yeah,
another
Merry
meeting.
Christmas.
Is that coming?
Yeah.
Is that coming?
You let everybody know that we want to do like another bill.